Today we'll be examining the music video for the song Justice by Dreamcatcher. Justice is a cool word and it conjures up some things. Rival Schools 2, Project Justice, Justice League, and maybe this too.
Justice makes me think of a lot of things, like...
Stop, we need to move on now.
Alright.
Okay, let's get started. The music video starts with the text over some paintings. More jargon, I love it. May they descend as heralds of justice.
Heralds of Galactus.
To exterminate evil from the world. Then we have a secret diary on her phone. Guide those sacrificed by evil to their rightful fate. The text is over a burning tree. A dying tree. I think it's a big part of Dreamcatcher lore. Trees are always a big part of lore. Yggdrasil, Valinor, Erdtree. People talk about Espa and Luna lore, but don't give enough love to Dreamcatcher lore.
I think the tree in this video might just be a coincidence.
Coincidental lore is still lore. I was just looking at a fan wiki and it claims Yuyan is the tree of the group. What does that even mean?
I don't want to know. Is this an eclipse or an odd eye?
The text is now over a crown. The crown comes back into play later. For the soul swallowed by the abyss of malevolence. Sent to exterminate evil. Sounds like they're talking about the end times. Which has been a popular subject in K-pop as of late.
Like here. And here, kind of. After the intro, the music video begins. That's a nice looking room. I would fill it with furniture and be sad and confused why I can't dance or run around in it.
That's a sick beat.
Oh my dear God.
Ju's iconic, oh my dear God. The restraints remind me of Dreamcatcher's Rose Blue. My personal favorite Dreamcatcher MV, but we'll get back to that at some point in the future.
Take me to the beautiful starting point, the Garden of Eden or the Green Hill Zone.
Eating an apple to keep the doctor away.
Or the apple is a reference to the knowledge of good and evil.
We are not dealing with amateurs, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that is a lot of belts.
The belts evoke Dreamcatcher's you and I. Survive! Survive! Cool lyric. One member's snack is another member's weapon holder.
This shot is really cool looking. I'm happy they have swords again.
No matter what the concept, Dreamcatcher should always have swords.
Holding this pain.
Hendan looks like a precious angel.
Holding a crystal ball or a ball of energy.
A lot of the time dressing as an angel will look cheap, but Hendan looks angelic.
Come to think of it, that ball she's holding is just like all of those other glowing orbs above her. They're stars. She's holding a star.
They could be souls.
They're the best.
The final fight, Armageddon, the last war, the end of the world.
Final fight is a great beat 'em up. Ooh, the ball's getting brighter. Looks like it's heating up. Be careful, Handong, it might explode. An umbrella is guy unexpected rain. Clean me up. Don't let the stain swallow me up. That part sounds very religious.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the expressiveness of her eyebrows. Blonde hair and black hair. I always think that it's cool when a singer does two different hair colors in a music video.
The duality of light and dark.
Ah, arrows do nothing to me.
Ah, the umbrella was to block the incoming arrows.
Never mind.
Somebody's playing with the light switch.
Then who was flickering the lights?
We build a barrier. Cool lyric. When I hear the word barrier, I can only think of one thing.
Is this imagery from Silent Hill? Because it's creepy.
What the heck? Is she being kidnapped? I'm a warrior, fight me. Cool lyric.
Is that a big bed?
She looks like a thug.
She wasn't always like that. Well, maybe.
Sienna's wearing a red suit, kind of like what she wore in the performance video version of Scream.
Is her jacket unraveling? It's like noodles. Wait a minute. It's the ropes that are holding you.
Sienna's voice sounds really cool here.
Is it a blanket fort?
He secedes from New Fluffy Town and begins constructing Blanketsburg.
For a second, I thought she was doing a two-hand punch. Masenko?
Interesting footwork. What is that, a reverse skip?
Oh no, Satsua. That's a cool jacket. I'd wear that.
Wait, is it open at the top and the bottom? Is the zipper broken on that jacket? Thug life.
I hate it when zippers break. That sword slash is epic. Aw, that's so cute! Zombie cutie mode!
Do you love me? 우리가 만난 건 destiny.
We don't get to see that often. Rising emotion. Positive emotion or negative emotion? The purple lights remind me of Twice as Fancy.
Cool inverted effect.
Reminds me of Bleach.
Why doesn't Guyon have a rap part? She hasn't had one since Scream.
Actually, she has a rap in Damien.
Well, I didn't know that because I didn't really listen to that one.
It's really good. It's a really good song.
Bending the wrist to turn the arm into a scythe.
Or maybe it's supposed to be like a wing?
Either way, it's probably not great for the wrist.
My heart is beating like an eagle. In K-pop, I often think I hear the word eagle, but they aren't ever actually saying it.
Eagle, 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 eagle.
This time it actually is eagle. Handong is a legend.
You've been saying that for years, but this song really showcases that.
Still looking like a crime boss again. See the Standing Next to You cover.
Screaming out 'cause the fight is loving.
Interesting camera angle. Reminds me of an old top-down video game.
Jiu is stressed out.
Jiu looks like a cowboy or a Tekken character.
I'm reminded of a line of dialogue from a Disney movie.
Hey man, if this is torture, chain me to the wall.
The power of Jiu.
Cut the rope, break the rope, break the wall!
Come on, break the world. Justice me.
Tommy February vibes.
You never got me, neither you know. 몰아붙여 가둬도
Attitude.
이상의 죄는 없어.
There's no more crime. Very interesting lyric.
없어. 반복될 수
What an interesting pose.
What's the It's Live version look like?
순 없.
Belly slaps.
I always feel sympathy for perpetually disgusted Gaihan.
Let's take a moment to reflect on Yuyeon's fabulous hairstyles. The Pippi Longstocking, the Shorty, the Schoolgirl, the Cookies and Cream, to name a few.
This part is so good. Is this what people call the drop? Is this a drop? Did she hurt her leg?
Jiu doing a peekaboo.
An evil-looking crown on a pedestal. Do you believe in the power of the crown? That was written everywhere in their last video, OOTD. They also had a giant crown above them.
OOTD is on the Villains EP, and Justice is on the Virtuous EP. Together, they are the Versus Duology.
At first listen, I assumed OOTD was about having an ego, when actually it's about being evil. The contrast between Justice and OOTD is fascinating. It's lizard brain versus logic.
There are 5 different physical versions of the Virtuous EP. Version B, Version R, Version E, Version A, and Version K, which spells out break.
They sure do like that word. This part gives me deja vu of OOTD, and deja vu. Handong helped Yuyeon stand up. In OOTD, Handong pushes Yuyeon to the ground. To my shock, they break the fourth wall, revealing that it was a music video the whole time. Then Handong helps Yuyeon stand up. Justice mirrors this by having Yuyeon help Handong up, without breaking the fourth wall.
The classic action movie team walking together scene. I'll replay it in slow motion to make my point. No one else's hair is doing that.
Yep, it looks like an action movie. Very subtle wink.
A wink? Winking means you aren't serious. I'm a good guy, wink. That means it's all a lie. They're just saying they're fighting for justice, but in reality, they're only fighting for their own self-interest.
Gaihan also winks in Vision.
I think she might wink in every video. Whoa, the ball exploded.
Sion grabs the evil-looking crown, cuts the image that was used for the thumbnail. Sion with piercings on the bridge of her nose. Remind you of anyone?
Great show, but I don't remember who that character is. Is that Naruto?
After Sion throws the crown, Gaihan is like, not good enough, and shoots it with an arrow. Dreamcatcher are no strangers to the bow and arrow.
내 화살로 너희의 심장을 다.
They're all rocking out.
Like Sahara.
zombie or a robot?
That perspective makes the one on the right look gigantic. Is that the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
The lighting's even the same.
They were there! They did the stuff to the monkeys!
Fades to black. Sienna's using a cassette player, very archaic. She put her headphones in, then is holding a smartphone. You know you can use a smartphone to listen to music, right?
Maybe she's trying to conserve her cell phone's battery life.
Oh, is she using the smartphone to listen to music? Why did she set the cassette player then? She's listening to Justice by Dreamcatcher. Good choice.
The image burns away like the video game Little Inferno. Wait a second. The video ends where it began, with the phone. Very clever.
Which part was the killing part? My personal favorite part is Handong's Build the Barrier.
Handong is the James Earl Jones of K-pop with that deep, luscious voice.
Help me take this mask off.
I think the killing part is this part right here.
I feel relieved for Yuyeon and Handong, and their mothers too. Because they look different in this video, and that's not always the case.
보고 나인 줄 알았어. 나도 가끔 너 볼 때 난 줄 알아. 탈색머리만 보고. 진짜 착각했어.
Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Special thanks to Cookie Kitty for suggesting we make this video. Sorry, yeah, it took a long time to make this because we got distracted watching that new Sua music video.